and welcome to UK Versus. So we had some amazing news drop about the upcoming challenges for Street Fighter 6 where we actually got to see the products, and we are looking at some amazingly designed deck boxes here. You can tell it's Street Fighter and it ties in with Street Fighter 6 specifically because of the design of the boxes. You've got that kind of urban graffiti imagery on the side of the boxes, and it looks like it transports into the cards that we can see, as well as that kind of stylized one for each name on the box. Character wise, it looks like we're starting off with Ryu and Luke, which is a perfect way to start off. We're seeing the protagonist of Street Fighter 1, who was the main focus and idealized the actual traditional karate style of Japan, with Luke, the protagonist of Street Fighter 6, who is taking over the mantle as trainer, who has become a lot more level-headed since Street Fighter 5, and both have a sort of mutual respect and the same kind of fighting style, a more standard, refined karate that is designed to honor the traditions as well as exemplify their strengths. So we're probably looking at a very punch, straightforward kind of challenger deck where we're going to be seeing a lot of stuff. And we could see a terrain asset in the Ryu Luke, because Luke is now a instructor at the Buckler Academy, and it being Street Fighter 6, and that's where Luke trains the characters OC. This to me could be that is the asset we're going to see, a terrain of the Buckler Academy where Luke does the training for the player's own character. Very, very cool. I do like the look of Ryu from my research, and I have another thought about Luke, but I'm going to make that into a short because it is just a little bit crazy that has happened this year, so look out for that. On the other side of that, taking on Ryu and Luke, we have Chun-Li and Jamie. I saw so much hype in Discord for Jamie, but I'm going to start off with Chun-Li, Master of Kicks, the first female character introduced in Street Fighter 2, and it's very fitting that they're the first female Street Fighter 6 character we have in Universus post 2001. Very cool character, very powerful. We've seen a lot of hype for the characters of here. Chun-Li, very kick-centric, very flashy, very smooth and fluid motions. From the things I've seen of the previous sets, Chun-Li is a very powerful and gorgeous looking card on art, and I expect that to be exemplified throughout the new cards. And an Interpol officer, which kind of ties in with the next character, Jamie, who was originally designed to be another police officer. So we have the martial arts masters and senseis of the Street Fighter with Ryu and Luke, and then we have Interpol officer Chun-Li and supposed meant to be cop Jamie, inspired by Jackie Chan, who was later changed and got his special drink drunken style, which means we might see more drunk counters from like Knots Flask, and a Jamie Knots Flask deck would be so thematic. But we're going to see a bit more wild, chaotic, less disciplined sort of fighting style from Chun-Li and Jamie. It's going to be a lot more wild. It's going to be a lot more reactionary, because that's what drunk fighting and sort of like Chun-Li's fighting style is. Whereas Ryu and Luke are going to be more straightforward, traditional karate. This is great parallels of each other, and I don't know the most about Street Fighter 6. I do apologize. You can tell this is very heavily leaning into Street Fighter 6, because if it wasn't this, it would be Chun-Li versus Bison, and everyone loves Bison. But Ryu and Luke, great choices. Chun-Li and Jamie, look at these boxes. They're both six-handers. This was the other thing I wanted to come on to here. The angle of the Chun-Li, Jamie, in some of the art imagery did make people think that they were an eight-hander. And even I was on that board of it being an eight-hander, but I was skeptical because of a break in the image, as you can see here. But it was a back and forth conversation between everyone who was kind of taking part in the discussion, with most people, they wouldn't print 8s or they'd have to be big drawbacks. Whereas people were talking about the fonts and the stylization, and it was a proper debate. And fair play to UVS, especially Paul. The transparency of Paul this week is second to none. He saw that there was an issue in the community. They saw there was a discussion going on in the community, a debate over upcoming products. And instead of just letting us reel, instead of just letting us argue among ourselves and debate it, he outright got a new image, uploaded it, and went, 6-hander, look right here. Chun-Li is a 6-hander. End of debate. And that kind of blatant transparency of the community is arguing over an issue. This is the solution to the issue. The boxes have all been revealed. The arts have been revealed. We can solve this without revealing more information about the products or ruining spoiler season. Let's get it out there. Paul drops the image, 6-hander. Discussion stops. We can now just focus more on being hyped for the product, hyped for nationals, hyped for Critical Role. We don't have to argue about the hand size because UVS just went, okay, you want to know the hand size? This is the hand size. Let's get back to it. Perfect. Paul, you are just knocking it out of the park with this kind of transparency. I absolutely love it, mate. This kind of blunt, no grey area, no room for interpretation, sort of. As much as I do love the debates, just seeing Paul post on Facebook and go, you're saying 6-hander, you're saying 8-hander, here's the answer. Now let's talk about the characters, let's talk about the product, let's get hyped for the parts of this game we're supposed to be getting hyped for, rather than getting stuck on one particular topic and derailing the entire hype process. I could be in the minority there, but I thought that was a great decision by Paul and UVS. I would love to see more of these decisions moving forward. And fair play. This is the second time that Paul has dropped massive news that the community wanted to know. And it's absolutely nuts. What do you guys think about Street Fighter 6? Are these the characters you would have wanted? How do you think they're going to play? Did I miss anything in my brief kind of character synopsis? I did not forget to mention that Jamie actually doesn't drink alcohol. He drinks some kind of special herbal tea called Yakatoro or something along those lines, which kind of confused me when I read it because it was a little bit out of it for the drunk hours. But that could also be just one of the things he drinks. I'm very excited to see where this goes. I said before, Chun-Li and Jamie, I'm expecting chaotic, sporadic, responsive kind of attacks, whereas Ryu and Luke, more straightforward punches, blocks, just a more straightforward, traditional Universus as opposed to the more wacky Universus I expect from Chun-Li and Jamie. Let me know what you guys think below. Are you hyped for these products? And do go check out other content creators. I know Brodewin and other content creators are going to be getting videos out who have a bit more information than me. But stick around, hit that subscribe button if you want to be kept up to date with with my crazy theories and other product information as it drops. And go check out my Critical Role stuff. I've been deep diving hard into Critical Role, and I have just found some sneaky stuff about the starter decks that are coming out soon that hasn't been released yet. I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a great time. Bye.